Hello guys, it's another beautiful tutorial in this channel, and today we're going to see how we can attach hairband to our wig cap. This tailoring net is really going to help us not to have a bumpy band. From inside the cap, we're going to sew the net just before the band on the cap. So we are going to cut off the band on the cap, and then the net will replace that position of the band from the cap. So right now we are going to stitch together the two ends of the net. So we are going to start sewing the hair to the cap, and then we have to make sure that we just use the same size of the band we cut off from the cap. Since we know that we are going to attach a band to this wig cap, so all we have to do here is to sew all our hair backward. All the hair sewing must go backward, and that will help our band to sit well on the cap. So we are going to use a velvet material, a stretching velvet material to form our hairband. So since we are making black hair, we are going to use a black hairband. But I think you can also use any color of your choice as a band. But today we're going to use a black hairband on a black hair. So that's how stretchy this material is. So with this material, you don't need to add elastic to your band. So the size of your band is a choice. You can use 2 inches, band, 3, 4 is a choice. Just as big as you want your band to be, cut it that way. So starting to attach the band to the hair, we need to turn the band, placing the good side on the cap and then facing the bad side upward. As you're sewing the band, you can open up and check before you continue to make sure you are doing it at the right place. So you check and then you put it back to make sure you're sewing it at the right position. And then we'll have to sew it round to the back of the cap, just like we did with the nets. And then when we get to the back, we have to stitch the 2 ends of the band together. We stitch the 2 ends of the band together, making it one round piece of band. So after sewing, you can cross-check to make sure your band sits the right way. So that's how your band's supposed to sit. After you finish sewing it, turning it the other way around to sew. Now you're going to cut off the surplus of the material so that we don't have a bumpy band. So cut off every surplus material to avoid a bumpy band. So we need to take off the cap from the door to be able to do what we have to do next on the band. So you take out your cap from the door and then you fold your band into two, taking the end of the band to the inside of the cap where you did all the sewing. You fold it and then you make sure it stays just on the line that you made your sewing inside of the cap. And then you continue stitching it. So we're going to stitch it, but remember you have to fold your band first of all, and then you start stitching the end of the band or the edge of the band on the back side of the cap. Make sure you're sewing it on the back side of the cap. And we're gonna do the sewing all around where we have the band, all around the cap. And after you're done stitching the band, your cap is ready with a band on it. That's it. Easy, simple, and quick. So let's start taking care of the hair. Let's put it in good shape.